On the afternoon of March 23, 2020, an officer-involved shooting occurred in the 3000 block of Pat Avenue in Mojave. The following presentation is intended to help bring context to the facts surrounding this case. The following presentation contains a map of the location of the incident, radio traffic, cell phone video, and photos of the scene. The deputies involved in this incident were not assigned or equipped with body-worn cameras. Some of the audio and video has been edited to protect the privacy of the victims involved and to avoid the release of information that state law prohibits the sheriff's office from releasing. The redactions and edits do not affect the depiction of events presented in this video. Some of the audio and visuals we're about to present may be disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised. On March 23, 2020, at 2:23 p.m., deputies were dispatched to the 3000 block of Pat Avenue in Mojave regarding a peace disturbance.
Sector 415 verbal in Pat Avenue, across of Holt and Laura. Being apartment number Charles Walsh, a white male, 50 years old, is HBD, acting erratic, yelling at the RP. Per the RP, he has access to possibly 2 handguns and a rifle inside the residence.
When deputies responded, they made contact with the victim, who had an approximately 1-inch cut above her left eye. Deputies learned the suspect, Charles Walsh, had hit the victim in the face. Walsh was still inside the residence when deputies obtained a felony arrest warrant. Deputies surrounded the residence, advised Walsh of the arrest warrant, and ordered him to exit unarmed. Multiple commands were given to Walsh over a patrol vehicle's PA system, however, he refused to comply. Deputies were aware that Walsh had 3 firearms registered to him. After approximately 30 minutes of making numerous announcements on the PA system, deputies on scene called for SWAT and the crisis negotiation team to respond. Within seconds, Walsh began shooting at the deputies on scene from inside his residence, striking a patrol vehicle's windshield and causing deputies to take cover behind the vehicle. Sergeant Michael Dorkin, Senior Deputy Joseph Mountjoy, and Deputy Kevin Giorgio returned fire as Walsh continued to shoot at them from multiple locations within his residence. When Walsh stopped shooting, deputies repositioned a patrol vehicle closer to the front door. After moving closer to the front door, deputies could see Walsh had been struck by the gunfire and was no longer a threat. Walsh was pronounced deceased at the scene. No one else was injured. Here's a closer look at the firearms that were in the suspect's possession. Here's a closer look at the scene. Here's a look at the patrol vehicle that was struck by the suspect's gunfire. A bystander captured the following footage on his cell phone. The audio has been edited to remove profanities.
That's the M16. Holy fuck, dude. Yeah. Hell no. They ain't coming this way.
Well, these fools are in a full...
Sergeant Michael Dorkin, Senior Deputy Joseph Mountjoy, and Deputy Kevin Giorgio were placed on routine administrative leave pending completion of the investigation. The Kern County Sheriff's Office Homicide Unit investigates any use of deadly force by any member of the department. Their findings have been submitted to the Kern County District Attorney's Office for criminal review. On April 13, 2020, the Kern County Sheriff's Office convened an incident review board examining the use of force in this case. The use of force was determined to be within department policy.